Hey, welcome to the Create a Life That Is Beautiful podcast. I'm your host, Leticia Ringe, and this is the space to be for high vibe people looking to create a beautiful life and business. Let's do this. Welcome back to the podcast, my beautiful friends. I am Leticia Ringe, your host, and it is such a pleasure to be here with you all today. I hope wherever you're tuning into from that you are having an awesome day. And today I want to kick off this episode by celebrating something new that's happened in my life, and that is I am now officially a qualified yoga teacher. For those of you who have heard me talk about yoga teaching for many years, I have known since 2015 when I made the decision to become a yoga teacher that would be something that I would do in the future. And I have been really wanting to do it, but just waiting until the aligned time came to me, which meant the right time and also the right teacher. And that arrived last minute about a month ago. And now I'm officially done with my level 1 of yoga teacher training. I'll be diving into level 2 in a month's time. And I'm super excited to go even deeper into this beautiful training. So I have been practicing yoga for more than 10 years, and I can't tell you how amazing it is to be able to teach yoga in order to understand my own practice of yoga on a whole other level. In addition, it has felt so luxurious to be able to be in person with a small group of people doing something physical each day and also discussing all of my favorite concepts, things like flow, things like energy, things like connection, yoga. It has been so much fun, and it's really been exactly the perfect thing for me at the perfect time. So that's what I'm celebrating today. Thank you everybody for celebrating with me. And I want to know, what are you celebrating today? Share with me over on Instagram at Leticia Ringe. Send me a DM, or you can tag me on stories and you can share it with me. Then I can share it with everybody else. I want to know, what are you celebrating at the moment? Let's celebrate together. Now, today in this episode, I want to share with you, I want to make it really, really simple. The 2 things to focus your energy and attention on in order to grow your business holistically. I want to make things so incredibly simple for everybody so that when there's the sea of all of the information, of all the different things that you should be doing in your business, you can distill it down to 2 main focuses in order to grow your business regardless of what stage you're at along your business journey. I'm also going to share the details about the way that I can support you to grow your business, which is in my signature high-level mastermind, the Holistic Business Mistressmind. So many of you have been asking me many questions about the Mistressmind, and so I wanted to give you all an updated episode today to let you know all of the details about the Mistressmind, so you've got it here in front of you, and so that you can use this episode to make a decision about whether the Mistressmind is the right support for you and your business. First, let's dive into the 2 things we need to focus on in order to grow our business, regardless of what phase in business we're at. So you guys all know, if you've been following me for a while, that I tend to divide the business journey up into a number of different phases. And the reason I do that is because depending on what phase you're at in your business, that will tell you what problem you need to focus on solving, instead of trying to solve everything all at once, which just leads us to being really confused and then ultimately taking a lot longer to solve the problem that will get you to the next level in the quickest way if you actually just focused your time and attention on solving that one thing in front of you first, rather than the 10 other things that we think that we should solve. So there are 3 phases of the business journey once you have started your business. The first phase is validating a signature offer for your business. The second stage is growing your business, and that usually involves growing your validated offer. And then there's also scaling your business. And this is what I'm referring to when we're taking our business from about 100K in revenue to multiple 6 figures and beyond. Now, actually, as we're going through our business journey, we can cycle through these phases. So sometimes you'll have a validated offer or something that's bringing in 10K in revenue or more in one single offer. So you know it's something that your community wants. You've well and truly validated it. You know what your strategy and process is for selling it. And then you'll start growing that validated offer. And then you might actually want to open up a new offer. This often happens when you are doing one-to-one coaching or offering a one-to-one service. And then you reach your capacity in terms of energy or just in terms of how many clients you've got on your wait list or in your roster at the moment. And then you realize, okay, I need to open up something else so that I can serve my community. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to start a new offer. And so that new offer, even though you've got this other validated offer, then leads you to go back through the process of validating the offer and then growing that validated offer and on and on and on. And so we can cycle through these 3 phases throughout our business journey, but there are really these 3 distinct phases. And really the 3 phases are to do with the offer itself. So when it comes to growing your business, you will need to focus on solving the right problem based on where your offer is at the right time. And on top of that, there are 2 different things to be focusing on in order to grow your business, regardless of what phase your offer is in. So the first area is strategy. This is what I refer to as the masculine energetics of your business. Your strategy includes 3 different things. You want to have a clear offer that your community wants to buy. So that offer is something that we are testing, we are tweaking, we are validating. And part of that process is all about learning how to message your offer, learning how to talk about your offer in ways that your community resonates with and understands. Sometimes it's also about tweaking the offer itself or tweaking some of the details of the offer. And of course, the more we go about delivering our offer to our community, the more information and feedback we get about the delivery of our offer that can help us to fine tune and refine our offer so that it gets better and better and better. But regardless of how amazing your offer is, you still got to get better and better and better at communicating what your offer is all about. And this tends to be an area that so many business owners, regardless of where they're at along the different phases of the business journey, tend to struggle with. And it's simply because we're so up close to all of the details. We're so in our own head. It can be difficult to go and get into the heads of our customers and speak to them rather than speaking in a way that makes sense to us, but is not connecting with your community. So messaging becomes a really important part of your strategy, and having that clear offer is really about having clear messaging. The second part of your strategy is about choosing a business model and a structure that you personally can hold and take to whatever your income goals are. So I specialize in supporting my clients build a 6-figure business. The reason we do this is because 100K tends to be an amount of money that most people want in order to have financial sustainability in their business. Does it mean anything about you? Absolutely not. Do you need to have a 100K business? Absolutely not. We all have different circumstances that we find ourselves in. And at the same time, 100K, insert whatever currency you're operating in, is an amount of money that is very reasonable for a coach, a space holder, a business owner to earn. It's not too much to be asking for. So you want to make sure that your business model, i.e. the suite of offers that you have available for your community, is actually in support of whatever your income goals are. Because if you, my beautiful friend, are not being paid the amount of money that you need to be paid in order to not just survive as a human, but thrive as a human, you will get resentful towards your business and resentful towards your community. And that is not good for anyone. So we want to simply decide what is the amount of money that I want to make through my business? AKA, what are the requirements I have, the terms upon which I'm willing to work and offer my services? And we need to be clear on that. It's like if you are an employee for someone else and you say, hey, well, this is the amount of money I should earn in order to do that role. And then you're very clear about communicating that when you either look for a new job or you're negotiating a raise with your employer. You need to know what you are doing is actually worth, okay? And that is a decision. Sometimes the industry sets that, but what is beautiful about being a business owner, and is part of the reason that I and many of you have gotten into business, is that you get to decide what that amount of money is for you. No one else, just you. And whatever you decide is okay. There are no rules here, right? But instead what we do is we create a business model that doesn't even meet our income goals, or that we can't even energetically fulfill, because in order to do it, we need to work with way too many clients that would actually burn us out. So your strategy needs to include a business model and structure that can actually hold the income that you want to make from your business. And as I love to teach, you do not want to become an employee for your business that is not being paid. That is energetically not fair, and you will hold resentment towards your business and your clients, which is not in service of either the business or your amazing clients. So we want to make sure that our business model and structure can hold the amount of income that you want to earn through your business. And finally, you want to make sure that your actual strategy, in other words, your processes for taking your business to six figures, for delivering the offers to the amount of people you need to deliver the offers to in order to meet your income and impact goals, you need to make sure that those processes are processes that you can fulfill. In other words, you're energetically behind them. You're able to fulfill them. They're serving their purpose. And within your business, there are 3 different strategic parts to your business. So you need to have processes in each of these. And the process itself is simply determined by, this process is fulfilling the purpose it has in my business. And it is a process that I can energetically meet. So if you have, there are millions of different strategies you can use for the 3 different strategic parts of your business. For instance, one of those parts is you need to be able to have new people coming into your community so that you can serve them ahead of time. And then if they want to take that next step with you to go deeper in solving the problem that they need your support with, they'll be able to do that, right? So we always need to be nurturing new people into our community. If you don't have a process to do that, then what you're going to likely be doing is either standing still, not doing anything because you're kind of stuck with where you should focus your attention, or you're trying lots of different things and scattering your attention all over the place and nothing's really working or moving you forward. So we focus on 3 different strategic parts to your business and building a process that serves its purpose. In other words, if we were talking about your leads process, it would be effective at generating new leads for you that are aligned with your actual offer. And then secondly, that process you decide upon is something that you're willing to do in order to serve your clients and also reach your income goals. If we don't have that, then it's not an intentional and aligned business strategy that makes sense for you and your business. So sometimes when it comes to strategy, we just look at what other people are doing. We look at the big names in the industry, or you look at what your friend coach is doing, or the other coaches from your industry, or other space holders and healers that you admire. And then you try to copy that and implement it into your business, and it doesn't have the same impact, the same results. And the reason for that is it is not a strategy that makes sense for you and your business. It must be tailored to you and your business. And that's something that involves self-discovery. It also involves testing and tweaking things in the beginning. And most importantly, it involves learning from yourself along the way. And that's how we create a totally unique strategy for our business that will actually stand the test of time and therefore be both effective and sustainable. Now, the second piece that growth requires at any stage of the business journey is alignment. Now, we're talking here about your mindset and your energy, because you can have the best strategy in the world, but if you do not believe in your strategy, or you do not believe in your business, or you do not believe in your offer, or you're doubting yourself every step of the way and saying, oh, should I really do this? Or should I stick with this strategy? Maybe I should try something else. That is when the strategy doesn't work, because we're not aligned both in terms of our mindset and our energy with the strategy that we have chosen. And so we keep telling ourselves, I just need to land on the right strategy. I just need to learn another strategy. I just need to learn what this person's doing. I just need to get it perfect. Or maybe I should just change my offer again, and then everything will be different. This is when we are trying to solve the real issue, which is our mindset and energy alignment with actions, with changing our strategy, when what we really need to solve, what we really need to focus on is simply realigning our mindset and our energy with what we actually desire. Because whatever path you choose in business, it will work if you believe it will work. You need to step out of your own way. And this is harder than it sounds, because your mind does not want you to keep expanding as a business owner. It wants to keep you in your familiar past. It's trying to protect you. It's trying to do something nice for you, but in that process, it's actually keeping you small. The mind is like the helicopter parent who just wants to keep their child safe, but in the process doesn't allow their child to play, have fun, experiment, grow up, expand. That is what the mind is to us when it comes to our businesses. It is against growth. It's against expansion because it is against newness. It's against the unfamiliar. So therefore, what happens is we try to avoid feeling the discomfort that the mind is creating in order to avoid feeling discomfort. But what happens is that your soul gets very, very loud when you're not showing up in your bigness and your fullness. When you keep ignoring your soul's desires, your dreams, your vision, what happens is that you start to get very dissatisfied with life, unfulfilled, depressed. You're craving something more. And that dissatisfaction becomes so much deeper and so much worse than the fear, discomfort that comes from the mind. So this is what we're oscillating between throughout our business journey. It's like, well, if I choose to stay where I am, then I end up going through this really deep soul's yearning for something more that becomes something that feels unbearable. Or if I keep going after my dreams, going after my vision, trying new things, growing and expanding, I'm going to have to deal with the discomfort of the mind that comes up in the process of doing that. So a lot of us are stuck because we don't want to feel pain because we've been told that pain is bad. But actually, some pain is good while you're growing because it's growing pains, right? It's taking you to where you want to go. That deeper soul, almost death that happens when we do not move forward on our dreams, our vision, and our desires feels far worse. And anyone who's had that experience knows what I'm talking about. In yoga, actually, we spoke about life force, and it's almost like your life force is dwindling when you are not allowing yourself to follow the call of your soul. So, energy alignment becomes something very important in your business. You cannot escape feeling afraid, and you definitely cannot escape growing pains. But what you can do is make sure that your fear and those growing pains are not what is leading your business. You can make sure that it's your soul's desires that are leading your business. And because of that, you're going to feel some of that mind discomfort, but it's going to be so much better than that deep soul death that happens when we don't answer our soul's callings. So when it comes to mindset and energy alignment, I'm looking at, are my clients allowing themselves energetically to step into the version of their business that they want to grow into? If they are not taking the actions that they have decided to take in order to get to where they want to go, or if they are taking those actions but they're still not getting the results they desire, I know that their energy alignment is off. And this is what we want to work on. This is a very nuanced piece of the business growth journey, because how the energy mismatch shows up in one person will be very different to the next, because the way that we feel is very personal. The energy that we're in is very personal, and the stories that are attached to that is very personal. So we need to go digging. We need to look at, where am I stepping in my own way? What are other ways to look at this situation here? How can I get into my body more, into the state that I actually want to feel, so that I allow myself the growth that I desire? So energy alignment is something that is difficult to explain in words, because it is something felt and experienced. It is feminine energy. The next piece is self-trust. Self-trust is so important. It's one of the number one things we're working on as we grow our businesses. And as you continue to grow and hold more in your business, it becomes even more important, because the further you go along your business journey, the more unique the business model, your strategy is going to look. Because if you're doing it right, inverted commas, right, that means that you're learning from yourself instead of learning from everybody else, which means that your business strategy becomes more and more unique. But you're going to go out there and you're going to try and seek answers from other people. You're going to look at what other people are doing and seek them for yourself on the sidelines, or you're going to hire coaches, or you're going to talk to your other business friends, and you're going to ask everybody else for their expert opinion instead of doing the number one thing that you need to do, which is to tune within and ask yourself for the answers. But those answers, we want to come from your inner wisdom, that point of abundance, that voice of abundance within you, rather than your mind's fears. Being able to decipher between the two can be really difficult, because your mind will masquerade as your inner voice sometimes. It will pretend to be your inner source of wisdom and abundance. It will use concepts that once you used to expand yourself against you, to limit you. And that is why having a coach who specializes in supporting you to decipher, like, what is the truth for me? What is my inner wisdom actually telling me? Is this coming from my inner voice, or is it coming from my mind? Is incredibly valuable. The other piece about alignment is also being committed to being in your business for the entire journey of the business, rather than the destination. Being in your business means being present with where you are in your business right now, and then the next moment, and then the next moment, and then the next moment, and being committed to being in that journey. It is truly the journey, not the destination, that we really want, because it's your journey that is filling up your days, and ultimately not the actual outcome that you want from your business. So if that journey is not aligned with the way that you actually want to primarily feel along the way, when you get to the destination, you're going to hate it because the journey sucked so bad. Now, we can't escape feeling bad at times throughout our business journey. Remember, growing pains, there will be some pain throughout the journey, but we can primarily spend our energy being aligned with the way we actually want to feel. So there's a difference to getting to 6 figures and feeling like you burned yourself out, you hustled, you had to be someone else the entire way, versus getting to 6 figures and having fun and being in play and feeling satisfied and fulfilled. The person who gets to 6 figures in the first example is probably going to resent what it took to get there, whereas the person in the second example is going to feel aligned with the result that they created. So commitment to being in the journey of your business is really important, because this is about being present with each step along the way. That is what is abundant. That is what will make you actually love the result. And also it's kind of like the results don't matter so much then. And then the final piece is all about belief. And this is about the stories we tell ourselves, the thoughts we think, those unconscious and conscious belief systems that we have within our mind about you, about your business, about your vision. We need to realign our thinking to support us to create the results we desire, to have the experience in business that we desire, to make things so much more simple, because we're actually backing ourselves with beliefs and energy that support the strategy we choose. Otherwise, we're constantly stuck in, I just need to land on the right strategy, but we're still not solving the actual problem, which is just that we don't believe enough in ourselves and our business and the strategy we choose for it to actually work. So when it comes to growing your business, it doesn't matter whether you're validating an offer, whether you're growing that offer, or whether you're scaling your offer. You need to have both of these two things, strategy and alignment. And yes, you do need to have a strategy, because even though you could be super duper energetically aligned with whatever the result is you want to create in your business, or whoever you want to impact, if you don't have a clear offer, and if you don't have a business model that supports the results you want to create, and if you don't focus your attention on and choose a strategy and processes that will take you to where you want to go, then that's when you're floating in the abyss. That's when you don't actually see any results, because you don't have the two important pieces for any manifestation. All manifestation requires both feminine energy and masculine energy. In this case, strategy is your masculine energy and alignment is your feminine energy. When we create anything in life, we need both. We need the structure, we need to take the actions, and we also need the belief. We need to be energetically aligned with what we're creating. We need to be in that trust of what is. So they're the two things we do no matter what and where we are in our business journey. But the trouble is we are so up close to the details as business owners that it's very difficult to see, like, what should I pick for my strategy, or what is my strategy currently? And it's also difficult to see how we're not energetically or aligned in our mindset with what we want. We think, yeah, of course I want this, but then we don't notice the small things, the things that we say, the actions that we're taking, and how these are actually standing in our way. In other words, we try to do it all alone, when the number one thing that I think almost every human on this planet is learning is that life is not meant to be experienced alone, and you're not going to learn everything in this life through being on your own. Life is about connection, just like yoga. And it's all about learning to ask for help from others, learning to work with the universe, with other people, learning that we can't do it all alone and we're not meant to. You can 100% take responsibility for your business and your life, and you definitely should. That's going to give you all of the power. But part of being an empowered business owner is learning that I need support along the way. And that is exactly why I created my signature mastermind, the Holistic Business Mistressmind. It is the place to support you to grow your business to whatever that next level is for you and your business. It will help you with the strategy and the alignment, regardless of what stage you're at. The focus is taking your business from where it is now to 6 figures and beyond, if that is what you want, or insert whatever financial goal it is that you have. We also position you as a leader within your niche in your industry. Secret, you already are a leader, but most of you are not actually acknowledging that for yourself, and therefore the person who's actually suffering are all of your clients, because the more we allow ourselves to show up and recognize that we are leading in our businesses, the more we allow our community to feel held by us with the problem that we're helping them to solve. The Mistress Mind also supports you to rock it as the CEO of your business. You're going to learn what to actually focus your time and energy and attention on as that CEO/leader role for your business. And finally, you'll learn to align your business with the journey and the life that you desire so that you are building a business that allows you to have the life that you want, that allows you to have your all and not someone else's. We want to make sure that the business we're creating supports the life that we actually want to live. This is what I call creating a life that is beautiful, one that you love, one that you enjoy, and one that you're inspired by. So the Mistress Mind is a high-level mastermind. It's for coaches, it's for healers, it's for space holders, it's for business owners who want to grow their business holistically. You have support with the strategy. We help you get clear on your offer and your messaging. We support you to make sure your business model and structures are aligned with the business you want to grow into. And we also support you to build processes that are right for you across the 3 strategic parts to your business. And then we also support you with the alignment piece. You have ongoing mindset and energy alignment support throughout the whole entire mastermind experience. This is what our Mistress Mind calls are for. It's an opportunity for you to get support to realign your mindset and energy. And you'll have that not only from me, but also the team of business owners that you are working with in our Mistress Mind. Now, the way we do that is we work together over 12 months. You begin your time in the Mistress Mind with a one-to-one inner voice session for business with an inner voice facilitator on our team. This is so that you can have all of your mind's questions, concerns, and worries answered by your own inner voice. And you'll also be tapped in to your soul's vision for your business. In other words, you'll start off the Mistress Mind experience being deeply connected to your own intuition so that we make sure that you are leading your business journey and the strategy you ultimately decide on for your business through the perspective of your abundant inner voice. These sessions are so transformational. You get to be deeply held for an hour in your inner voice with you only answering from your inner voice while a facilitator holds this space for you and guides you to connecting. And then when you leave, you know exactly how to tap into this wisdom for your business at every stage of your business journey. So we start here, and then you have a one-to-one human design for business reading so that you can learn exactly how, according to your human design chart, you have been energetically designed to thrive in life and also in business. This helps us to understand what the best strategies are for you and your business. And in addition to this one-to-one reading that you get with a human design reader on our team, you also get a short course that I have recorded for your energy type in human design that also gives you further information, tools, and tips to support you in using your energy type strategy for getting what you want in your business too. Then you go through a guided process for pulling out the very helpful information we need from within you about your business model, your business strategy, your offer, your messaging, and also the 3 strategic parts to your business and the processes and systems and strategies we want to use there. Through this process, you are guided through my holistic business map. This document is alone worth the entire investment of the Mistress Mind. The process that I take you through here and the creation of this document will ensure that you have a complete overview of your business so that you know how absolutely everything works, the purpose of everything, and what you're focusing your attention on. Then you'll have a one-to-one strategy session with me so that we can go through your holistic business map. I can support you with any gaps in your strategy. I can support you to get clear on your messaging, your offer, your business model, and also the systems and processes you will use to grow your business holistically. I love these strategy sessions with you because you leave knowing exactly what you're focusing on. You have everything answered, and this allows for focus and clarity, which is where amazing results come from. So this is all within the first few weeks of the Mistress Mind experience. You will have all of your strategy decided. It will be clear. You'll be focused. This part of the Mistress Mind is really fundamental, and people start getting results through this stage right away, because instead of spinning around in circles, which is what a lot of you are doing, you now know every aspect of your business, why it matters, what its purpose is, and what you should focus your attention on. This gives you spaciousness in your mind. It gives you spaciousness in your time, which allows for really epic results to happen. And so many of my clients see amazing results right from the beginning. Some people have incredible results coming through before they even start the Mistress Mind, right after signing up, because of that energetic alignment that happens. Can you imagine knowing exactly what your strategy is in your business? Can you imagine just how much time and spaciousness that would create for you in terms of your mindset, and also actually the space you have in your calendar every day? Can you imagine how much more confident you would feel knowing that this is my strategy and this is what I'm focused on, and that's it? Now I have more time to be creative in my business, to focus on creating content to serve my community, to focus on going deeper in my coaching and my space holding of my clients, rather than always wondering, how on earth do I do all of these different strategic parts to my business? What do I need to do for marketing? What do I need to do for sales? You can decide on a strategy and have that all clear so that you don't need to make that decision ever again. Now, after this point in the process, we then go into our Mistress Mind calls. You will have regular calls throughout the whole year of the Mistress Mind to support you as you keep taking steps forward, one step at a time in your business. We use the Mistress Mind calls as an opportunity for you to get support on anything that's not clear in terms of your strategy, because the mind is going to have a million questions, even though you already know what your strategy is. There will be questions from the mind throughout the year ahead. And so the Mistress Mind will be the place where you get those questions answered. In addition, and most importantly, the Mistress Mind calls are a place for you to come in and get that alignment piece in place. You will get support on seeing your mindset, where you're stepping in your own way, where your beliefs aren't aligned, where your energy isn't aligned, what it means to be in alignment, what it feels like. You will also get more inner voice facilitation from me so that you are having your inner voice guiding you every step of the way. That is what the Mistress Mind calls are for. You will have support personally. You'll be supported by me, as well as the rest of our Mistress Mind crew, who bring their own business experience, their own business expertise, as well as the expertise within the coaching, healing, and space holding field that they work in. It is incredibly valuable and abundant. And then in addition, you will see each of your Mistress Mind peers also being supported. So sometimes we're not sure what the question is that we have, but someone else asks it, or we see ourselves in that person's story. And not only that, we also are able to support that person, even if it's something we're struggling with, because we can be more objective. This is the exact reason I moved from a one-to-one business model to a mastermind business model, because I witnessed with my clients how much more they showed up for themselves when they were in this format. One-to-one is awesome. It allows you to have more time with the coach one-to-one. But when you're in a mastermind experience, when it's done in the way that I run my masterminds, you are actually giving support to everybody else in the Mistress Mind. And so you are able to be objective on the same topics that your mind struggles with, which means that you find your own wisdom and answers. This is gold. It allows you to quantum leap on issues that you might have spent multiple or many coaching sessions on, because in one session you're able to have a different perspective. And it's this format of the Mistress Mind experience that makes my mastermind completely different to any other mastermind experience out there. You are actively supporting your peers. It is such a fundamental part of the experience because of how it allows you to show up. You will show up as a leader. You will recognize truths and wisdom and expertise within yourself that you never knew existed. And you will develop incredible, deep, long-lasting, valuable connections with other super successful business owners just like you who are all growing their businesses to 6 figures or who are already at 6 figures. And you will have access to their wisdom and also to their communities and also to potential collaborations. Some of our clients end up working with each other as well, so they become clients of each other's. It's such an incredible form of abundance. And that is why I continue to run the Mistress Mind in this way, because it simply works. The results that my clients are able to create in this Mistress Mind far exceed even the results I experience my clients in my one-to-one coaching program creating. And that is why we continue to run the Mistress Mind in this format. There is no other mastermind out there that is done in the same way that we run the Mistress Mind. The process itself is so intentional. Every step and where it happens is intentional. It's unique. Nobody else can have the same experience as what you're going to receive in this Mistress Mind, because I personally designed it through witnessing what my clients most needed and then developing my own holistic business framework, which are the steps that I believe every business owner needs to grow their business in the most effective and efficient way, holistically. So the Mistress Mind calls are incredibly valuable. This is where you're going to get so much support to help you with all the questions you've got about strategy along the way. And most importantly, your energetic and mindset alignment, so that you are backing your actions every single day with the right energy. And in addition to our Mistress Mind calls, I have also intentionally designed for you all a series of modules that take you through one step at a time, one module at a time, designed to do 1 month at a time, long-term structures to support your business growth. I'm talking things like building out your team, building out your funnels, positioning yourself for leadership. All of these long-term projects that we have on the side of our business that we often don't get time to do because we're so overwhelmed with the immediate sales focus of our business. That's not going to be a problem for you anymore, because you're going to know how to create sales in your business, and you're going to set aside some special time each month to implement one long-term project at a time. So each month you'll layer in a new project. So you've got a specific focus for the month, and then each month it'll change to a new one, and you'll be able to focus one project at a time. This is so cool because it allows you to put in all the pieces you need for that multiple 6-figure growth later, and you're doing this all at a sustainable pace throughout the Mistress Mind together. You'll also have access to special guest workshops with very important members on my team and people who have really inspired my business journey, as well as a private place to connect with all of our Mistress Mind members between our calls, and also opportunities to connect deeper in small groups throughout the month on your own. We absolutely love running this container because it gets results for our clients, and it gets results in a way that allows our clients to feel connected, like they're part of a team, and to really access the best parts of themselves as business owners, as coaches, and as humans. So my beautiful friends, if you are feeling called to finally bring on support as you grow your business, and you know that you want a business coach who can help you with the strategy and the alignment, I can help you. I am your woman. I've supported many of my clients get to 6 figures. I've supported many of my clients to book out their business. I've supported my clients to reduce their work hours. I've supported my clients to move from full-time work into full-time business. I've supported my clients to manage being in a full-time job while growing their business. I've supported my clients to validate a signature offer to 10K in their business. I've supported my clients to launch their group offerings. I've supported my clients to finesse their business model so that it's not so overwhelming and they've got more time and energy. I've supported my clients to create better aligned strategies that they actually enjoy executing rather than feeling like they're burned out and hustling all the time. I've supported my clients to create more freedom, to live and work on their own terms, and to have incredible opportunities land in their lap, like publishing a book, being on TV shows, or being a finalist for awards, winning awards. It's truly magnificent, the results that we witness in this space. And it's all because they got themselves the support they needed to thrive as business owners. They got support for both strategy and alignment and put themselves in and through a very intentional process that we have proven to work time and time again. The Mistress Mind will support you with everything you need as a business owner to take you from where you are in your business right now to where you want to be. So it doesn't matter where you're at in your business, you are eligible to join us in the Mistress Mind so long as you have started your business. And the opportunity to join us right now is here. We are enrolling final places into the Mistress Mind. This is the last opportunity to join in 2022. The next availability will not be until 2023. So if you know that you're looking for support, you want to work with a business coach, you can see the value of working in a mastermind that has been intentionally designed in the way that I've described, you know that you want to work with me and you're ready to grow your business because your soul is calling for more. Allow yourself to bring on the support that you need. All you need to do is head to leticiaringe.com/100K Mistress Mind. That is the digits 100K Mistress Mind. And you'll see all of the details for the Mistress Mind as well as the link to apply. Once you submit your application, I'll be able to personally review everything that you tell me about you, your business, and where you want to go. And I'll be able to come back to you with a personal invitation if the Mistress Mind feels like the right fit for you and your business based on what you tell me. And I'll also be able to tell you exactly what our personal work together will look like. So there you go, my beautiful friends. I hope that you found today's episode so helpful for all of you who are considering joining the Holistic Business Mistress Mind, and also for everybody who is growing your business. Strategy and alignment is what you need to support yourself to grow, and now you know what to focus on. So I'll see you in our next episode. Hey, if you're ready to create your very own purpose-driven business too, I invite you to check out my online program, Create Your Beautiful Biz. You'll learn how to create a business that allows you to make your difference and thrive. Just head over to www.leticiaringe.com/CYBB. Let's make creating a business beautiful. I'll see you there.